What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Dad Garage. We are out here in beautiful Fountain Hills, Arizona, and we are at the Concours of the Hills, guys. This thing is massive. There are tons of cars out here. We were polite enough to ask if we could shoot our intro video in front of the sheriff's car here. Being a prior MP, I love anything law enforcement related. We got a bunch of fire trucks and stuff out here. So what we're going to be doing is going around checking out all these cars, asking people if we can do some interviews about what their car is, all about, the history behind it, and we'll see if they know some history questions. So we'll catch you guys in a bit. What was your name?
I'm Ethan.
Ethan? TJ.
Yep. TJ.
So we're with a YouTube channel called the Dad Garage.
Okay.
So obviously you're presenting it today. How long has the owner had it?
The owner's had this car, as best I understand, 5 or 6 years.
Okay. Do you know how much it costs to basically get it to where it is?
You know, I think if that were a real consideration, he probably wouldn't do it. I don't know how much he has.
Okay. I was just curious. I can't imagine it being a ton, but it's probably more than what most people think. So.
You know, really the problem is that when they built the original cars, they went to scrap yards and they found stuff that they thought would look cool. That stuff was salvaged in its time.
Okay.
So it's not like you can go and buy whatever it is that they used originally.
Yeah, for sure.
To do it. So a lot of the stuff on the car is replicas. Of things.
Awesome.
Yeah, they added all sorts of fun noises.
Small block V8 that it's like, hey, that was never in there. I'm definitely glad we brought all 3 batteries because this is fairly big. Yeah, good enough for me, not for you. So, we get some Aston Martins over here. These are always a classic. Now, I'm not too familiar with the models of these, or any of these are the DB Vanquish. All of them are? Yeah, they are. V12s. I'm sorry, what was your name? John. TJ, good to meet you. So we have a YouTube channel, it's called the Dad Garage, so we do auto detailing, maintenance, reviews, things like that. So, John, right? I'm horrible with names, but I don't say it like 4 times, I forget it.
Your name either, so like
you good?
Bryce, because it's on your arm, or maybe that's.
Oh, that's my son.
Oh, okay.
Son and daughter on my arms. So, all right, guys, we're here with John. Are you actually the owner?
I am.
Perfect. All right. Can you tell us a little bit about it? I am not too familiar with years and all that stuff, but this is a beautiful piece of history, and just wanted to get your info on it.
It's a 1973 Corniche, and it's called a fixed head coupe because it's a hardtop.
Okay.
Where most of the Corniches were drop head coupes, convertibles. So the fixed head coupes are a little bit rare. There's only 1,055 that were made.
Okay.
And it's in a garnet red with black interior with garnet striping or piping. It has a little bit over 50,000 miles on it.
Okay, so it actually has been driven.
Oh yes, and actually the best thing about the Bentleys and Rolls Royces, you have to drive them, or otherwise they don't work.
Yeah,
so
they just leak and all the things go bad.
You don't want to let them sit, but it's a beautiful car. We get lots of compliments. Very proud to be owner of it, and I bought it more aesthetics because it's such a beautiful car.
Oh, absolutely.
And,
how long have you owned it?
Since 2018.
Okay, so you've had it for a while then.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your favorite part or piece of the car?
I like the profile in the front of the car because when you compare it to the modern Bentleys or Rolls Royces, they're a little bit plainer in design. Where this one, you can definitely tell that's a Rolls Royce from the side, from the back, and of course definitely from the front.
Okay, perfect. All right, John. Well, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of. Well, we only have a couple hours left. It seems like it goes by quick.
It does.
Watch out, puppy.
That's Zorro.
Zorro, that is a cool doggy name. And then, Fred, you own this one over here.
I do.
Okay.
I own this 1987 Silver Spur.
Okay.
And it literally just floats on the highway.
Oh, I
It's
believe
a
it.
Beautiful handmade machine.
Okay.
That is just a dream to drive.
Okay.
It's got a little over 50,000 miles. It's not a garage queen.
Okay.
It's driven.
It's good to hear it.
And gets loved. You know,
And
it's
what year is it again?
It was 1987.
87,
Silver
okay.
Spur.
And how long have you owned it?
6 years.
6 years, okay. Perfect. And your favorite part of your vehicle?
Well, I think that it's just a beautiful thing to look at and even better to drive.
Okay.
So it's really fun driving down the street. It gets a lot of attention, just like the dog does. So that's kind of fun too.
Yeah. I hear you. All right, Fred, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys have a good rest of your day.
You too.
We gotta go make our way around. Apparently it's a whole mile all the way around.
That's why it's in zone 3. It takes a
Yeah,
long time.
no joke.
I mean, we've made it, I don't know.
We've made it about,
mile?
not even, probably like 400 feet. Before you start recording, let me ask. All right, guys, I'm here with Michael of S-Tech for Shield Technologies, and what is it that you guys do?
Yeah, thanks for asking, TJ. Nice to meet you. We are here to show people our paint protection film and window tints. Essentially, we're a manufacturer of automotive protection films. We're dabbling in car care a little bit, but that's not really what we're focusing on this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you say dabbling in car care, like what aspects? Detailing?
Yeah, some detailing, shampoos,
Okay.
wheel cleaners, bug, tar removers, adhesive, things like that.
Okay.
And then we're also developing a ceramic coating that we'll release into the market
nice.
probably later this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you able to divulge about that a little bit more?
I can't. I don't know too much
Okay.
more about the ceramic
Okay.
coating, and personally, I think what we have going on with the film is a little bit more exciting.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
than the
for
ceramic
sure.
coating. We're one of a few companies that offer colored and patterned paint protection.
Okay.
So traditionally PPF is a clear,
Yeah.
broad, clear material.
The yellows over time, everyone
Exactly.
seems to find.
Yeah, and that technology is developed, so yellowing is really kind of a concern of the past, as
Okay.
long as you keep it clean. But what's really fun is you're able to customize your car, make it your own a little bit more so here. So the booth vehicles we have, they have full body dyno shield, which is a traditional clear.
Okay.
Then like the Rivian truck has some forged carbon fiber accents throughout the trim pieces
Oh,
and all
nice.
the mirror caps, and those are all true PPF, so you're
Okay.
getting that rock chip protection, the scratch protection.
Yeah,
as
which
well
you
as
can
well
drive
as
down the street here in Arizona and get 4, it seems like.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can you
Top
actually
down
show
PPF.
us the carbon fiber accents?
Yeah, happy to.
That's actually really cool. I've never heard of that actually. Okay, wow, that is cool.
Yeah. So just one way to stand out a little bit more when you're driving through, and especially in the electric vehicle world where Teslas are really similar and there's just not that many options.
Yeah.
You can start doing stuff like this and standing out.
Okay,
He also has it on the mirror cap here. That looks really good.
that's sweet.
It's a good
Awesome.
little twist. So the other thing he has on this too is just our window tint. So obviously in Arizona you guys have a lot of sunshine.
Oh, yeah.
So these are NEX, which has this graphene infused technology. That just means it disperses heat incredibly fast.
Okay.
And it really does help keep that.
So is that like along the same lines as ceramic tint?
Exactly. It's a
Okay.
ceramic with graphene infused, so it's kind of just a one level above.
Okay,
that.
awesome. Which I actually use in the detailing world, graphene infused
Yeah.
into ceramic.
Yeah,
so
exactly. It's,
okay,
It's kind of a new
perfect.
buzzword in the industry.
Yeah, and then Michael, if people want to contact you regarding getting any kind of products, what's the best way?
Best way, just go on our website, stech-usa.com. We have a locator there, phone number, email address. Contact us on social as well.
Perfect. All right, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much for the time.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah, have a great show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
800 horse.
800 horse. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're here with Nick and Connor of Good Speed. Good Speed Performance. Perfect. And you guys are local, right?
Yeah, we're Raintree and Hayden.
Okay, so literally right down the road.
Yep, right
Okay,
next to
and
our
what all do you guys do?
We're basically a performance shop. We don't really do a whole lot repairs or anything like that, but we build cars, and it's some Japanese, some European, and domestic cars.
Okay. And what would be like your guys', I don't know, cream of the crop? What's your most favorite project you guys have done? I know that's a loaded question.
Yeah, we've got a few awesome builds, such as the 1,000 horsepower TRX behind us.
Okay.
We really like the Corvettes as they've been coming in, and they've been becoming more tunable. So it's a fun build, and they are awesome and flashy.
Yeah.
Besides that, they sound great. I like BMWs a lot.
Okay.
So
Which I know is another one that's kind of iffy to get into the computers and whatnot.
On the newer ones,
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are really fun to get into. And then Audi behind us is one of the crazy performance builders, and you can just do so much with them that they're incredible cars.
Okay, sweet. What would be the best way to get in contact with you guys?
So you can go on our website and you can send us an email submission, and we respond really quick, or phone call would be honestly the best way to do it.
Okay. And let's say, I mean, kind of time frame ways, I know it's hard to say, but somebody wants to send it in and get some, we're not talking superchargers or turbos or anything, like we want to get it tuned or things like that. Are we talking like a week turnaround or?
So basically, on European cars, they're off-the-shelf files. We can have those done in about 30 minutes. And
oh, wow.
We can usually get you in either the day of or the next day. So.
Okay, perfect.
And then as for like an American car, your car is probably going to be, it'll be about a week out before we can get you in, and your car will be in the shop for 1 or 2 days.
Okay, that's not terrible. We're not talking like a month lead time or something like that.
No.
So.
And like if we're doing hard parts, you might have a month lead time. It's just depending on those on the suppliers.
Okay.
But for the most part, we can get you in within a week.
Perfect. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of the day. Don't get burnt.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you look like me. You're gonna fry.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys, so I'm here with Marcel of Adams Polishes. We had to make a stop over here because, as you guys have seen, it's probably 90% of the products that I use. So, Marcel, what are all the different products that you guys have out here today? All right, let me rephrase the question. What is your favorite product that you guys have out here today?
Well, my favorite product and that we brought out would be all the way over here. It's going to be our CS3. So
Okay.
This is my favorite product. This is the one I use in my personal vehicle. It's just a spray-on, wipe-off, super easy. Actually has a little bit of ceramic in it, so you basically spray on, wipe off, and you leave ceramic behind, so you see more water beading.
Okay.
Super simple and easy, and people love it.
Okay.
Doesn't streak. You can use it on windows, paint, chrome. Doesn't matter.
Awesome.
It's really easy to use. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And then, I've always seen these guys. How much is something like this video? I'm like,
So that's going to be our water deionizer. So that guy's $4.19. It's going to come already filled with resin. It's going to be a super, super nice guy, especially out here in Arizona.
Yeah,
we have
trying to get rid of water spots.
Terrible water. At our store, we had around 500 to 600 ppm. It should be illegal, but
500 to 600 in Scottsdale.
I think it was like 550.
Jeez.
So, and that guy got it all the way down to 0. So it's a really, really good one.
So it's literally just straight pure water.
Yep, yeah. So it comes already filled, like I said, with virgin grade resin.
Okay. So do you know how many gallons that provides?
The small one with the 550 around there, I'd say probably around 300 to 400 gallons you get out of it.
So probably enough for 50, 60 washes?
There. Yeah, especially
if you're using a pressure washer.
Yeah, exactly. I always recommend using a pressure washer with these guys just because obviously we have pressure washers that are 1.4 GPM and then 2, so you use a lot less water than a garden hose.
Yeah.
Also, you have little block-off valves on the top there, so that guy you can save a lot of water as well. So I always recommend to do it on the last rinse too, especially if you're using our soaps and everything. All of our soaps are pH neutral.
Okay.
So,
That was my next question. I actually was wondering about that.
yeah, so as long as there's soap on the car, you're scrubbing it down, you can let it sit as long as you want. If it dries on there, it'll actually just wash right off with the water.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
And now I don't need to rush through them, guys.
Exactly, yeah. So then if you want to do the last rinse, you just basically put those guys in line, so they're in line with the top there, and you'll start getting the filtered water, water spot free. So
Gotcha.
really nice guys.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And then if somebody wants to get in contact with you guys or buy some products, what's the best way to go about that? Obviously, you guys have your store.
Yeah, so we have a store on 8666 East Shea Boulevard. We're Suite 149. We're in that Pima Crossing, sort of in the back there. If you look up Adams Polishes, you just call the main phone number, and we're extension number 3, I believe. But it's the Scottsdale store, so
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the best way to contact us, or just stop in store. We're all cool guys, so just stop in. We'll teach you about anything you want.
Sweet.
Put on any demoing you want. If you pull your car in the back, we'll teach you basically anything.
Nice.
So yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I've got the advanced graphene ceramic coating that I'm going to be putting on my Chevy Bolt here in one of these feature videos. So, anyways, cool, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah,
I'll be in to see you guys sometime soon.
Yeah, for sure.
When there's nothing left to say, well, the good time is over, then I'll be on my way, but I'll come around swinging when the fire's all burned out.
All right, guys. All right, so I'm here with Miles from Magna, which is paint protection film as well as rentals. So kind of give me a little bit of a breakdown of what you guys do.
So here at Magna Details, we do a little bit of everything from customization to cars, from PPF, paint protection film, to tint, nano ceramic, wraps. We have a whole fleet, 50 plus cars of luxury rentals from Rolls Royces, Lamborghinis, AMG G63s. You can see some of the cars we have here. We just showcased a couple. I mean, some are more flashy cars, some more practical cars. So
they're all practical.
They're all practical, right? Maybe not so much the GT63, but they're all pretty practical to an extent, right? Have a little fun there.
Now, cost-wise, what are we talking, like average?
Most definitely. So our cars vary from day, time, I mean how long you want it, what dates. Weekends are a little bit more pricey because a lot of people want the cars that time. But I mean anywhere from low as $100 a day to up to $2,000 a day. I mean we really have a variety of cars.
Okay.
That you get. We have a car for everyone basically.
At $2,000 a day, what are we renting at that point?
2,000. You're looking at one right here. So we have our black badge Rolls Royce Cullinan, top of the line. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. AL13 rims on it, full body and stealth PPF. Orange, and absolutely beautiful interior orange. I mean, I'm a sucker for orange interior, so that might just be me, but I love the interior.
Great enough to go off-roading in, guys.
Definitely. We have some like Lamborghinis, a couple of those will vary in that range. A couple Rolls Royces. I mean, it's normally like your exotics that are going to range in the $1,500 to $2,000 price tag.
Perfect. And then if somebody wants to come and get some paint protection film or anything like that, where are you guys located, contact info, what's all that good stuff?
Yeah, of course. So we are on McDowell, 48th Street. 5 minutes from the airport, Sky Harbor. It's pretty close. I mean, we're on the border of Scottsdale, Phoenix. We're pretty central in Arizona. I mean. So yeah.
Okay, perfect. And you're... Sure. All right, guys, we have Chris, great Chris. Again, I'm terrible with names. You guys will learn that real quick. And he owns this black GTX that's right here. We're over here in the classics, and this is my field day over here. So, Chris, would you mind telling us a little bit about the car, kind of how long you've had it, just anything you love about it?
Sure. Well, it's a 1967 Plymouth GTX 426 Hemi 4-speed car. So it's about one of 80 cars that were made with that combination. I love the colors, right? Black with the red interior. It's just so classic 60s vibe to it. I've had the car 3 years. I joke around and I always say this is my COVID car because I got it in January of 2000, and it was a project car. I did not have to paint it, which was nice.
Okay.
But everything else was a part. And 2 weeks later, COVID hit.
Oh, so 2020.
2020.
Okay.
So then I had the next 6 months to stay home, get paid for my job, and work on a Hemi car every day. It's like
that's life in a nutshell. You can't get better than that.
It's like bonus time, right? So yeah, but the car's a blast to drive. It's very uncivilized, which is great.
Yeah.
Which is great.
I'm sure during that time, you're like me. The missus is probably like, "Where's he at? Oh, I'm gonna go look in the garage."
Oh yeah, that's where she knows I'm at. But I'm not in the bars, so that's a good thing.
Now, if you had to pick one thing about the car, what is your favorite one favorite piece of it?
The engine. Okay. The engine. I mean, you just pop the hood on a 426 Hemi, and nothing looks like them, nothing sounds like them, and I've got the bug. Yep. I just got the bug.
Now, does it have any exhaust onto it?
And it's an all-factory car, but it is probably the loudest factory Hemi car that I've ever had.
Okay.
And I'm not quite sure why, but I don't have a problem with that.
No, I wouldn't either.
That's just fine. It's pretty loud and kind of rowdy, which makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Chris. Well, I appreciate it, sir.
Absolutely.
Have a good rest of your day.
Enjoy the day.
We're going to see if we can get a couple more interviews and some food.
Okay. All right. Take it easy, guys.
Thank you.
My name's Denver. I'm the editor of the channel. To the gentleman with the green Challenger, I don't know what happened to your footage, man. The interview, the videos, all that, the B-roll, it's all gone. I don't know what happened. So we would like to come back out and redo your interview maybe a little bit more extensively. Do a project, just with your car, maybe even in detail. Reach out to us through YouTube. If I can figure out some good public contact information, I can provide. I'll also put that in YouTube as well. This will also be on the Fountain Hills Connections page. So if you see this, or if anybody here knows whose car that is, let me know, and or let him know. Be more than happy to come out and redo that. So, all right, thanks.
Guys, this place is so big that we are not going to be able to get all of it. We just don't have time. We're maybe halfway through it. Yeah. Maybe. And so we're going to do our best to get as much as we can, but I think we've got enough time for about another interview, and we definitely want to go check out I think there's Chinooks that are over there. I don't know if it's an attack helicopter. I'm not taking that bet.